the bat. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's number 3. Holy cow. Look at that right there. Check out that fatty. Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to go through some gear that I picked up. Not seen here are some trout magnets. Got a little 5-pack and 3 of those little bobbers I like to use. But I did pick up some stuff here. You can see these little dirty jigs. These are kind of like a black and white color, 1/4 ounce weight. And these look like they're black, but really they're like a real dark green pumpkin. And then I also got some, I've never tried these before, Reaction Innovation Skinny Dippers. These are a real dark color, so I'll be excited to test those out in Iowa this summer for walleye and for smallmouth. And I think I'm going to give them a shot up in Oklahoma here pretty soon too. The other color I got was this white trash. But the other thing is, I was going to tell you that, to share with you, is there was a gentleman who used to be a tournament fisherman, and he had to quit, and he sold his gear to this gentleman who then gave it to my brother, my younger brother. And my younger brother, you know, just was too much. So he wanted me to take it. He's real concise in what he uses for fishing. I do the same thing, but anyway, it was just 6 or 7 of these tackle trays worth of stuff. I mean, tons of it. So I brought him back here to the worldwide headquarters. That's where I am now. There's a Kryptek tackle bag, and there's the old tackle bag I used to use, and the big oversized trays are what's going to hold all this stuff now. I consolidated all the stuff that was given to me. There was some rotten plastics in there, just, you know, a whole bunch of things that needed to be cleaned up. So I put them into these. I want you to take a look at them. There's just tons of stuff here. And I mean, it just goes on and on. Check out all that stuff. The guy cut up little worms, you know, some of those little plastics, and used them as hook covers to protect the hooks. And I guess himself. Anyway, so there's number 2. Here's the third one. I mean, there's just tons of these. I mean, going through them, I was like, man, this is just a ton of stuff. Then he's got a bunch of these extra wide gap hooks, tube hooks, some jig heads, all kinds of different stuff. So I got these all sorted out. And the last one is a whole bunch of these drop shot worms. You can kind of see them there. And the thing is, when you open this up, you can smell it. Anyway, so it's all here. And I've got a video actually coming up right after this that, you know, you guys can check out and see how I did. I was trying out a drop shot setup for using night crawlers. And, you know, I'm not going to say too much more. You can kind of see how it all went. But anyway, so I just want to give you a quick run through of all this gear that was given to me, and I'm really appreciative of that. And then of course some of the stuff that I ordered. And then here's my tote. I've got tons of stuff in that tote. So just like similar to you guys and anybody that fishes, you just start accumulating tons of stuff. And it's fun, you know, to be able to test things out. All right, that's going to be it. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. All right, guys, I'm out here at a familiar place over here in North Texas, and gonna try something different today. I'm gonna try a drop shot rig, see what I can come up with. I haven't used one of those in ages. It's probably something I don't use that often, but you know, we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. Hope everyone's having good luck out there fall fishing. And, you know, leave a comment on how things are going. For me, they're going okay. Could be much better, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. And for everyone, I appreciate all your support. And this is the week of Thanksgiving, you know, big holiday. And this is the time of year that I'm always, you know, very thankful for all the gifts in my life. And without a doubt, it's, you know, my family, friends. I met some new friends that have, you know, been really great. And also the fishing community. There's so many people out there with these different fishing channels that I've learned so much from, and I'm thankful for all the stuff that they do and for what they put out. Really appreciate, you know, what they're doing. Some great content. All right, I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys take the time to be thankful for the gifts in your life, and that you have a wonderful holiday. All right, let me get rigged up here and let's get fishing. All right, guys, so I just got a basic drop shot rig with a little tungsten weight. Hopefully you can see that. Let me get in the sun a little bit better. But I'm using 6-pound line here. I'm using my 5-foot ugly stick, and this one's got the KastKing Sharky 3 on it. And I'm just gonna, you know, rig it up with a night crawler, fire it out there and see what we can get. May even put the, you know, the Berkley twitch tail on there. But this is a great point to fish off of. The only thing I got to really worry about, as always, is getting my line cut on these rocks down here. Anyway, if you've never used a drop shot rig, they're a great way to get down there, especially when the, you know, it's chilly out and the fish are kind of moving off and getting down. But we're gonna have some fun and see what we can catch. I rarely use this setup, but we're gonna try it today. The last time I think I used it was up at my aunt's place up in O'Galley, Wisconsin, at a family reunion a few years ago. I did the drop shot to catch a bunch of crappie that way, and it was a lot of fun with minnows. All right, guys, I'm gonna get rigged up here with a night crawler, and then we'll get fishing. All right, guys, here we go with the old drop shot rig. Sorry for the traffic, there's a bit of a highway here. But anyway, so what I did was I set it about 6 to 8 inches above the tungsten weight. It had a little tungsten weight on there. And now we just wait. Make sure I got my drag all set. There we go. We got something poking on there, guys. Let's see what we got. Oh, nothing. All right, guys, nothing on the drop shot. I even tried a Berkley twitch tail. I tried kind of behind me on the other side of this point. I tried everywhere. I had a couple thumps, but nothing solid. So now I'm using the bobber and the Berkley twitch tail, just kind of like I always do. See what's cooking out here, and nothing on it either. Crazy stuff. It's, I mean, it's a chilly day, but it's not bad. There's no wind really. Perfect day to fish. There's some shad popping here and there. Just need some fish just to hammer the heck out of what I'm throwing out there. There's some nice spotted bass in here too. And we can kind of see I've got the float there, and I've just got I switched to a crappie magnet, so it's a little bit further deep. And it's just right there with that Berkley twitch tail. just firing it out off the point here and just kind of going back and forth, jigging it a little bit, hopefully get something. All right, boys, looks like we may be hooked up here. Ooh, we are hooked up. Stay out of the rocks. Stay out of the rocks. Let's go, let's go. There he is. All right, guys, there he is. Check him out. It's a nice bass. Let's get him back in there for the release. There he goes. All right, so he hit him at Berkley Twitchtail. Just right out here where I usually get him, and boom. Man, that was good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's keep fishing. All right, guys, I'm trying something from that box of lures I sorted that came from my brother that was gifted to him. This is like a little, just kind of a little guy. Let me see if you can see him. Ooh, we had something jump right there. I tried a drop shot with an artificial pink worm and a green pumpkin worm that came with all that stuff that I was sorting through. Nothing. The only thing that's worked has been that Berkley Twitchtail. But this little guy right here is pretty cool. Looks just like a shad. Oh, heck yeah, that looks great in the water. Yeah, so hopefully you guys have got great plans for Thanksgiving. I do, of course, hanging out with my family, and it's going to be good stuff. Gonna enjoy the festivities, the football, all the fun. Plus, it's a nice break from school, which is always great. The thing is, big shout out to all those teachers, because man, teachers, counselors, anybody that works in a school, because they don't get enough thanks, I think, during the year. They do so much, and a lot of times it's, tough work. And I'm thankful for them doing such a great job for the communities they're in. And of course, those that I've worked with, they've done such a great job. I felt a bump. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. This little guy is fantastic. I just need something to hammer it now. I'm on the floating dock, just right off, fishing right over where the point comes and drops off. That looks good in the water. All right, guys. So that little mini rattle trap I just had like one little thump, but I don't think it was a bite. Now I'm switching to this little shad colored crankbait here, and hopefully we'll get some action on it. It looks really good in the water. I played with it just a little bit. Yeet! Bombs away. Oh yeah, there we go. I can feel the wobble. I just crank it, then I kind of slow it down, let it drift up a little. Yep, this thing looks phenomenal. So I got a whole bunch of those crankbaits, jerk baits, all sorts of stuff that tournament fisherman got rid of. And so I'm gonna have fun tinkering and testing a bunch of these. A lot of them I have no clue what brands they are. I try to look some of them up, but there's just no way. Right off this point, we should be getting something, but nothing yet. Okay guys, on this one I'm using the 6-foot ugly stick with a loose Speed Spin 300. I got 20-pound braid and a 20-pound leader on there, fluorocarbon leader, and this just works great for me. I don't know what it is, but man, I've tried so many dang setups, and this is the one that just feels the most comfortable. I use that Power Pro braid, and it's just phenomenal. I've used these to catch trout on, big northern pike, bass, you know, and I change my line out pretty consistently. And I've always had great luck with it. Crappie, all kinds of stuff. Sometimes I'll switch to 12-pound braid, just depending on where I'm going to be fishing and which rod I've got, but for the most part it's 20-pound braid. That's a sweet spot for me. Oh my gosh, how is this thing not getting just hammered? It just looks phenomenal down there. It's got a nice rattle to it. Well, here in a few minutes I'm going to switch back to the Berkley twitch tailing. Give that a shot a few more times. I've been out here for what, like 4.5 hours? I know it probably won't seem like it on film, but oh man. I just love being out here. It's just, I mean, you guys that fish, you know how it is. People that don't fish, but like to enjoy the outdoors, they know, you know, if they're out there hiking, bird watching or whatever, man, it's just so much fun to get out, enjoy the outdoors, especially in the fall. Ooh, was that a little thump? I don't think so. Man, oh man. This is crazy how it just, I can't believe nothing's just all over this. Alright guys, I'm going to fish this for a little bit more and then switch over. God, right through there is just a strike zone. Sorry, I had those 2 spotted bass hammer the heck out of the twitch tail. It's where those rocks kind of fade down. Alright guys, I'm going to switch it up. Oh, guys, on the drop shot, I had a hit. And dang it, I couldn't get him. Maybe I'll come back for it. Finally. Man, I have fished this all morning. Nothing. Finally got a decent bite. Let me get it back over there. Oh yeah, she's still there. Alright, let me get it back in here into the strike zone right there. I'm just fishing right off the point there. Still using the Sharky 3 on the 5-foot ugly stick. And I put the rod tip down, kind of let the worm drop. Then I bring it up. And it kind of does its own thing down there. Then I drop it. Then I bring it up. Man, I smell garlic. Somebody's making a garlic pizza or some kind of pasta. Weird. I can smell it way the heck out here. I need that fish to come back and hammer this. All right, boys, we're hooked up. What do we got here? Is it a crappie, hopefully? Ooh, check it out, it's a catfish. All right, let's get him over here where I got the pliers. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Ooh, he's got some decent weight to him. There he goes. A self-release. Wow, that was a nice catch. Yep, I still got the hook right there. All right, guys. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I got the hook right here. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. That little catfish was almost 2 pounds, I think. Had some good weight. And, you know, it was kind of rough today. It was brutal. Not much was going for such a nice day. But finally got something on the drop shot. Of course, the twitch tail. Got that nice bass. So it wasn't a complete skunk. But listen, I just wanted to tell you guys, hey, have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a great week. Drop a comment below what you're doing for Thanksgiving or what you're doing for fall fishing. If you got any new gear, drop a comment in there, what you're going to be testing out, what you got. Anyway, guys, hey, I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.